welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to Betty Wanja Diaries. So if you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. Continue supporting a girl. And if you are one of my subscribers, also thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the support. I don't take nothing for granted. And yeah, so this is a channel whereby we do motherhood, we do cooking, we do homemaking. It's a lifestyle channel by a mom of 2 boys based in Kenya, and we're on the road to 1500 subscribers. Please make sure that if you come across this channel and you haven't subscribed, make sure that you subscribe. And thank you guys so much for the support. So today I'm going to be making some mandazis, just kidogo mandazis and some chapati for the family. And I'm hoping probably the chapos could go through the week. I don't know if I'll make as many that could serve us through the week. So first thing, I start with the mandazi. I'm going to start with some mandazi. So I've put in some flour, 2 cups. I want to put in some margarine. Margarine is optional, though it makes the mandazis soft. So I've gone in with, so this is the margarine that I'm using, the original one. So I have the flour, I have the margarine, and then I'm gonna go in with the baking powder. It's a baking powder that I'm using, so like just a spoon. I've used the small spoon because it's not too much, the flour is not too much. Then I'm gonna go in with my sugar. So mandazi is also, I feel like it all depends on a personal preference. If you love your mandazis flavorful, you can have some cinnamon or cardamom. You can even have the vanilla essence. It all depends with personal preference. And then I'm going to have some oil, just a bit of oil. Then I'm gonna go in with some water. So you can use milk if you have some milk, but for me, I'm just going in with some water. And then I'm gonna need this. So I said earlier that I'm not making too many mandazis. So as you can see, I've not used too much flour. So these are probably for tomorrow, for tomorrow's breakfast. So I don't want to have so much. No. So to make your mandazis flavorful, you can like have more flavor. You can add the essence, like I said earlier. You can also add some lemon zest. If you have any lemons in your house, you can add some zest. Makes the mandazis taste really nice. For me, I have some lemons, but I feel like their skin is not so nice. So I would have really wanted to use the zest, but the lemons I have here, they have overstayed. So I feel like their skin will not be so good. So I'm going in with some oil. I feel like I've put in too much sugar. Let's add some flour. I feel like I'm going in with too much sugar. I don't want the dough too soft. As you can see, my dough is not, it's kind of hard. Actually, if you know how to make ngumus, this is actually the best consistency for ngumus. But for me, I don't want ngumus, I want mandazi. Why do I feel like there's that one? So you need until the flour is consistent well enough. It's a lot of work. Let's hope that these are not. They also love gumos so much. Let's see, let's see. So I don't know if you can see. My basin is clean. You don't have any flour on the sides. My dough is also consistent. So this is the dough. So I'm going to have these into two halves, halves.
Mommy.
Yes.
What is this? A card.
So that's my dough. So that's for the mandazis.
Go. What? Mommy said?
After you need to leave the dough for if you have time for like 30 minutes, sit for around 30 minutes.
Whoa.
If you don't have time, you can have it for around 10 minutes. And then also if you really pressed for time, you can just, you can cook immediately. But it's always good to leave the
Mommy?
dough to sit. Liam, no, don't touch that.
Hmm?
So I'm going to leave this to rest. I'm going to cover it. I'm going to have it rest for a few minutes. So I'm done with the mandazi dough. Let's go in with the chapati dough. For me, I prefer using, sometimes I use hot water, other times I use some warm water. So for today I'm using, this is hot water that I just boiled. This is for the chapati. So for the chapati, we need to have the sugar.
What?
1, 2.
Well.
Depends on how sweet you love your chapatis. For me, I love filling the sugar. So most of the time I eyeball, but because I'm used to making chapatis so many times, I always get it right. And then we're gonna go in with the salt. We're going to have like a small teaspoon of salt.
Mommy,
I'm going to go in with some oil.
come on, Paul. Take up your doors. Come on, take your doors. Okay.
Gonna make sure that everything is mixed. You need to make sure that everything is mixed. If you're not so sure about the sugar and the salt that you've put in, after everything is mixed, you could just taste and be sure that that is the taste you want. And then I'm going to go in with my flour. Chapos are really easy to make. I don't know why I feel like if I was able to make chapos every day, I would actually make them every day. So this is hot, but not too hot.
Wow.
So now we get into kneading. Some people make chapos with cold water. I feel like chapatis, I think, what would I say? I feel like there are so many things to consider if you want to be good at chapatis, because I feel like some people make chapatis with cold water and they are really nice chapatis. For me, I tried cold water and I don't think I loved them too much. I feel like they were kind of, I don't know, they were not so good. They were not so soft as I would have wanted them to be. But when I use warm or hot water, my chapatis are normally so soft. So I prefer using either warm or hot water. If the water is too hot, sometimes I use the moiko to kind of stir it kiasi, and then now go in with my hands. After the water has cooled down, I go in with my hands. So kneading is also a very important process, because also the consistency of your flour also matters a lot on the types of chapatis you're going to have. So we knead, normally they say knead for around 8 minutes. For me, I say knead until your dough is consistent enough for you. I really don't have a time for kneading, but for me, I knead until the consistency is right. So I can already feel the softness, whatever consistency you want is actually coming through. So we go in with some oil. It's a lot of oil. Just kidogo oil to help me knead the dough. Continue kneading the dough. So this is how I want my chapati soft. So we knead until now the consistency is right. And then I also need my basin clean. You see, my basin is not clean, so I also need this basin clean. Should not leave bits and bits of flour in the basin. This is not the basin normally that I use. All my basins are engaged, so let me show you. So I'm not going to add any more flour because I already feel toge. Toge. For me, I normally love it when my basins are like clean after I knead the dough. So allow me to do that. So I'm definitely not going to add any more flour. This is okay. This is all right. So it's soft. You can use your counter if you're not so good. Like sometimes the dough can get kind of hectic having it in the basin, so you can do it on the counter. But for me, because it's not too much, so I'm going to apply some oil because I want it to sit. I'm going to apply some oil. Make sure that you always apply some oil so that the dough can be soft. Once you've left your dough to sit, you should not have it dry up, because sometimes you may leave your dough for some time And then once you've come back, you find that, so that's my dough. So I'm going to cover this. So this one I'm going to put it aside. So we move into a mandazi. This is my mandazi dough. So I feel like I'm done with the flour. I'll use it just a little bit. I'm done with the ingredients for the mandazis. If you don't want to use baking powder, you can always use yeast, but for yeast now it's a whole different thing. So yeah, let's clean this up. So you're going to use the counter. So at least my dough has sat for like a few minutes. So this is the dough. I'm going to divide it into so I'm going to have it in circles, and I feel like you should shape your circles depending on how you want to divide your like this circle is four mandazis. So if you want them big, you definitely have a big circle. If you want them small, like tiny, you have like a small circle. So I'm having my dough in circle. As you can see, my dough is it's not too soft. It's not too soft, and you'll see that there's no need of actually using some flour on the counter, and that is what I was avoiding. I was avoiding using some flour on the counter. So I'm going to have the mandazis in this same basin once I cook them. So let's prep the sufuri for making the mandazis. So I'm going to use this sufuri. I didn't want to use flour on the counter because the same oil that I'm going to cook the mandazis in, I also want it to make the chapati. So if you bake a lot, you definitely know that when you use oil during this step, your flour will definitely have it will have bits of oil and your flour turns brown. So this is, so I'm going to have it into a bit. So as you can see, I'm not using any flour. That's why I made my dough kind of hard. So that's the first one. I said earlier that cooking videos can be tricky sometimes, because sometimes no matter how good you are at something, when you're making these videos, it could embarrass you. But it's a learning process. I feel like cooking is a learning process every day, each day. So I'm going to have them here. The next one, you can make all of them so that now once the oil is hot, yes. So that now once the oil is hot, I'm cooking with my son in the kitchen, so don't worry.
Daddy? Where are you, Daddy?
I think he wants to be a content creator this one.
Daddy!
Because every time he sees me,
Daddy? Where are you?
anytime he sees the camera on, he's full mode content. So he put these aside.
Daddy?
So this is what we have. If you want some other shape, you can always have some other shape. But for me, I feel like this is normally the best shape. So I want to fix you carefully.
Daddy? Mommy?
So this is what we have.
My mommy.
Yeah, why are you advertising the Nini? So this is the oil. I'm using a tripod that I haven't used for quite some time, so bear with me as I try to set it up.
Daddy? Daddy?
And that's my son's car, so
Daddy?
don't mind it.
Daddy?
So there is the oil. So let's wait for the oil to get hot. In the meantime, I'm making the rest. I'm shaping the rest of the dough so that when the oil is hot enough, I don't take too much time. So I'm shaping the rest of the dough so that I don't take too much time. Do you see that car in the kitchen? You wonder, what is the car doing in the kitchen? Liam, what is your car doing in my kitchen? Your car?
No. Jeremy.
Yes?
Jeremy. Yeah.
So tomorrow is on Monday. For me, I prefer on during weekends I prefer making some of these things, because now during the week it's not so easy juggling between work and especially chapatis and mandazis. I really don't have the time during the week, so I prefer making this on Sunday or Saturday, so that now during the week, if it's chapatis, I cook as many as I can and we have them for the week, or we at least have them for 2 or 3 days or 2 days, and then now we can have bread and all the other shenanigans. Yes.
I can't forget how bad of a trash. I don't know what to do. I don't know what
So in the meantime, my dough for the chapati is also sitting for a while. So once I'm done with the mandazis, I'm going in with the chapati. So let me prepare the pan for the chapati.
Mommy, take a walk. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mommy.
you know that your oil is hot. I saw this on Milichebi's channel. See? When you put this in, the rolling pin in, and you see bubbles forming, then you know that your oil is hot. So you can actually go in with your mandazis. That's a hack I watched on Milichebi's channel. So we go in with the mandazis. The bigger the pan, the better, but for me I don't have like a wide pan. So normally I just use whatever I have. It's a tiny sufuria that can only handle 3. So in the meantime, I'm shaping the rest of the dough. Because like I said earlier, I'm not making too many mandazis. So always make sure that you flip your mandazis every now and then. I don't know what this guy is doing in the kitchen. So you cook them through until they're golden brown. That's the rule. In the meantime, let me roll the rest of the dough. Sisi hapo? Iko wapi? Namsikia hapo. Nini baba? What is it? Young man. Hapo? Mtu wa kulala hadi saa 6. So mine are brown. Make sure you drain the oil. And then also you can put some kitchen towel in your basin so that the oil can be drained. So we're going with the rest. I don't know why, most of the times I love making my, see the way mahamri is made. I love the taste of mahamri. So in this house, most of the times, I find myself making mandazis with yeast instead of baking powder. So it's, I don't know if you can see. It's really hot. Is ready. So you notice that when I'm done with this oil, it will be so clean, because I still want to use it for the chapos. As you can see, my mandazis don't have any flour. They are actually so clean. So not yet. So I have this to go. Kiamini? Push you here so that you can see what I'm doing. So I'm having them in that basin.
What? It's right.
So always make sure that you drain unless you don't have an issue with too much oil. So this is the last one. I said I'm not making too many mandazis. Just so this is definitely the last batch that I have. This is what I have so far. I have like a tiny sufuria. I'm mixing the the big sized ones with the small ones. So this is what we have. So definitely your counter should be clean because everything, especially with mandazis and chapatis, everything is done on the counters. So that is getting ready. Let me prep the. So I need to put some oil, like in a cup, because guys, nasema wifi yangu sijui mbona inaenda inapotea. Imerudi. Nime disconnect nika connect tena. I feel like I need that wide, really wide pan for mandazis, because mandazis, mm, you have like a tiny cooking pot. You're going to spend the rest of your day making them. But if you have like a wide pan, you definitely like you finish quite quickly. Because if I had like a wide pan, these are really like, they're not many mandazis. I would have already finished by now. Liam, what do you want? Let me come. What do you want? So this is what I have so far. Not too many. Normally I make like 2 basins, but today probably have. Because I also have the chapatis and I want to make them like at the same time, so that I don't have I don't know, I just want to like rest once I'm done. So 4 more to go. And then I'm done. And then I'm dead. Just a little more. A little more. Four more to go and I'm dead with the chapatis. With the mandazis and the chapatis. Copyright, don't make it too loud. Copyright, don't make it too loud.
The sun is shining.
It is shining on you. So that's the same oil that I want to use for my chapati. So let me finish first. Not bad, right? So they are meaty. So if you look at the inside, they have flesh. Unajua kuna zile mandazi, like when you cook them, they don't have, like there's a hole inside. They don't have meat. So these ones are meaty. cooking chapos for. Ama nianze hiyo ka busy. Tugi. Nianze busy kupika chapo. Ya kupikia watu chapo.
Tunamtatuko. 6 tuko kwa kile. Wanauliza kwani mna make pesa saa ngapi? Tunatoka tena 6.
Tulitoka 6.
Tunatoka 6 ya jioni.
Uko sure unaweza uza?
Nani?
Na siku yote nilikwambia nianze kupika mandazi ukakataa.
Hiyo ni wakati nilikuwa na pesa kidogo.
Oh, sasa hivi unado.
Sasa hivi ndio.
Sasa hivi umesort. Very nice. Hakuna kitu umekataa. Immediately.
Hadi unaambia hizi kuambia hebu sota uone. Ndio unakuanga humble.
Kusota you are humble.
Sahi. Sahi ni kubaya.
Kuzi ni kubaya, bad.
Kuna kufanya hiyo.
Yes, ni busy. Kwani jana posters, so these are the mandazis. I'm done. Ujaona hata posters huku nje, like watu wana announce nini?
Posters
za mama wanapika hapo.
Mama.
See nowadays it's a biz. So unaweza like mtu anaweza kuita kwake. Over them that way. Mtu anaweza kuita kwake.
Kwani hautuiti tuonje? Ndio hapo kuna hiyo place.
Place gani?
Nasikia di cover them. Sasa si ndio nagoja. So you cover.
Utakuonja. Kwa camera ama off camera?
Oh.
It's hot. So, guys, my net is acting up. I don't know what's up. I don't understand what is happening. So we are in with the chapos. So you'll have to bear with me. I don't know why my net is actually acting up. So I'm having mine in 2s. There are people who ask, how do you make sure that, how do you, if you want layers, how do you make sure that you, at this stage the shape doesn't really matter, because definitely you're still in the process, but so the only way you can get layers in your chapos is one, at this step you make sure that you use some oil. Make sure that you spread the oil well, and then you go in with some bits of flour. So you see this step is going to make sure that your chapos have layers. And then now you can, so these are 2 chapos. Maybe chapos bila layers, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm having chapos. So already I have 6 chapos already. So let's hurry up and make the rest. So here I'm saying the shape doesn't matter at this step so much, because you're not yet cooking. So some oil. and then some flour. Then now you, so these are also 2 chapos. So there are people who prefer making like the, if you have like a big counter, you make like the full, like the dough that you have, you spread all of it. But because my counter is like a small one, I have to make at least 2. To have, so guys, 100 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure that you do. In this channel we choose reality over perfection. We choose reality over perfection. Anadu? Acheza na? Acheza na? So, uh, so this is the oil. So I'm almost now in the final step. I'm going to have them here, but just to make sure that everything is okay, I'm going to spread this paper there. So as you can see, I have these are 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. I have 13 charcoals. So let's get into the main part. This is normally the main part. Sijui shaping, sijui nini. So let's get into the main part. Kuna watu wanasema hatuli shape kwenye chapati. Kwa hivyo shape yoyote inaweza fanya, sio lazima iwe mviringo. Yeah, I see that too, but we try. And we learn each and every day. And one thing about these things is that the more you make them, the better you are at them. So you really can't become perfect if you're not practicing, or yeah. So for me, you may find some maybe mviringo, zingine lakini haiwezi kuwa ni shape ya Kenya. Haiwezi kuwa ni shape ya map ya Kenya. La hasha, hiyo nayo tumekataa kata. Ila ya mviringo, yeah. So this is the first one. My pan is really hot, so we go in with the second one really quickly because my pan is really hot. It is really hot. So there are two ways of the pan bits. You can either cook for a little bit and then all of them, and then now you cook them perfectly later on, or you can cook them all at once. I mean, just unamalizana nazo papo hapo. So you can either have them look like this. I go in with my second one. I don't want to waste too much time because my pan is hot. Shape tuachia wasichana bana. Chapati nayo ile ni chapati. Nani your mind shape basi? Hamna. Shape tuachia wasichana warembo. Vidosho. So today is on Sunday. I hope you're having like a really nice blessed Sabbath. And yeah, so what I mean is, you see I have two of them which are really already. So this is one of the ways you can have them. I don't know if you can see clearly. So this is, I'm saying this is one of the ways that you can have them. My net is really acting up today. You guys don't want me prospering. So I don't know if you can see. So you flip this one. And then flip this other one, go in with some oil, so there are these wooden like things that I don't know they are called, that now squeeze. Because you see, with our parents, we were used to, when you were growing up, that you use your hands to cook the chapos. But nowadays, I see people improvising with, see what that thing is called. I think I need it. As you can see, this one is cooked. It's cooked really well. Wow, it's hot. So this spoon also comes in handy. I don't know the name of this spoon. It also comes in handy. So you make sure that it's kinaniudhi leo ni hii internet yangu, kwa sababu inapotea inarudi, atakaje basi. Okay, so we're going with our third one. So at least I've showed you how to go about it. Because I feel like my net is acting up. I'm just going to cook direct. I don't know, I feel like I should cook directly. Because you need sijui nitakiaje. So I flip, and then I go in with some oil. In the meantime, I'm making the next one. Yes? Yes? The Indians told me that they call chapatis paranda in their language. Paranda. If you look at the statistics or the analytics of this channel, most people who watch are actually Indians. Rada. Wow, so I have 9 more to go. I have 9 more to go. That's why I never wanted to make so many mandazis, because I feel like I would have spent like a whole day here cooking, and it's kind of tiring. So this spoon comes in handy. I don't know the name of this spoon, because you see it's flat, eh? So it helps a lot with mandazis and pancakes and anything that may require spinning. It helps a lot, spinning and flipping. I don't know whether I should show you. So this is one chapo. As you can see, it has so many layers, it's actually coming off. So now those are the layers. So you love your chapatis with layers. Make sure that you spin some oil. You have some oil on. ni moto. They're really sweet. Wow. One thing about me, chapos, I can never go wrong with chapos. That's a thing about me. Chapos, can never go wrong with chapos. The taste, tick. Tick, 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 tick. The shape, well, you judge for yourselves. The shape, you judge for yourselves, but I feel like with the shape, I used to shape my chapos with like a plate because I wasn't so perfect with the round shapes, but nowadays I feel like I'm quite good actually. I may have one or two that are not like perfect, but I'm really good at it. And then I love chapos. For me, I cook them a lot because I also love eating chapos. I actually love gluten, like anything flour, I just love it. And you wonder why you're not cutting weight. We cannot cut weight when you're having all these weights in this house. Ipante inaniangusha. I feel like it's the chapatis is big, so big. So this is what I have so far. I've made just 4. And I said I'm making, I think 13. I think around 13. Okay, 13 really. Around 13. Oh my god, I can't wait to sit down and just have like a relaxed afternoon because I'm so tired. So after this, I'm just going to chill. Because I know now the family is sorted. If anyone wants a snack, the boys have mandazis for snacking. If anyone wants lunch, there is chapo for lunch. And then also, we also had beans yesterday, some yellow beans. So I'm not cooking any stew because the beans remains. Yeah, so we will have chapos and beans. So at least I know now. Probably dinner is probably the stew for dinner is what I'll take care of, but later on, not now, like afterwards, not now. I feel like this method is kind of slow, so let me show you what I'm going to do once this one is cooked. I feel like I should just go in with the other one. I dry them first and then I cook them. Let's use that method because here I feel like it's really slow and I really want to get out of here. I really do. I need to start a chapo business. I feel like it will do really well because yeah, but Nikazi, there's a lady I follow on Facebook. She's called, I think, Mpendangano, sijui yoitwaje. and she makes chapos, and sometimes I see her making sijui how many kgs of flour for, because people order her chapos even from abroad. What? And let me tell you, it's work. It's hectic. It's really tiring, but for a good cause. Sometimes I feel like if you have like a big family and you have money, you can just hire like a person to just make the chapos for you. Because hey, if you have like a big family, or you hire these nannies who are also like good at cooking, whereby you know that she's okay with cooking chapos and she can cook for the whole family. Because for me, most of the nannies that most of the house managers that I've hired, actually they don't know how to make chapos. Well, I've tried several, because everybody says that they do. Ati unajua kupika chapo eh. And then namwambia weekend here is for chapati. Okay, some of the things that these beautiful ladies have cooked for me is shocking. So I feel like that is gonna move faster than the other method. So first we dry them, and then so tunapika sasa mbio mbio mafuta tukimalizia. Chunga sana kinywa chako. Since lini gasi kapika pole pole hivi? So nowadays kwa supermarket pia naona watu washaanza kupika chapo, like they kausha them like the way I'm kaushering them, and then they have them pre-cooked on the supermarket counter, so that they can make them easier for you. Because imagine there are people who don't know how to make chapos, they are too busy. Sometimes you're just too busy to make them. So kwa supermarket sahi kuna zile pre-cooked, or is it okay? They have always been there, but I think I've seen like a new brand that has come up. The pre-cooked chapos, and I feel like it's a good idea, because the only thing you do is just have the final step, and then you're good to go. So chunga sana kinywa chako. Baraka, baraka. So wake me up before you wake me. Oh, I need a little more, just a little more. Wake me up before you.
Come nikwambie.
So
Come Liam.
I'm in the final step.
Yeah.
So you can recook them like this, and then now the final step now. You cook them. You cook them well. So now you go in with the oil. These are around 10 chapos. You can go in with your hands like our mamas showed us. You can go in with your hands like you are taught. Oh, this is hot. This is really hot. Yes.
Toa.
Tuki kako wapi? Tuki? Spin it, spin it, spin it, spin it, spin it. We gotta spin it, spin it, spin it, spin it, spin it. We gotta spin. Ooh, spin. Oh, spin. Yes, Liam. I can't hear you, boy. I'm cooking. Come tell me what you're saying. Uje uniambie chenye unasema kijana, sikusikii. Come tell me. I can't hear what you're saying, Baba. For heaven's sake. Oh, what? These are like 10 chapos, so you can imagine how heavy they are. Oh, this is hot. Pendangano kitchen.
Hadi hapa juu.
Usiache sisi nje, wachana na huyo, unajua huyo ako kwa nyumba. Sisi yako? Anadu? Liam, what are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? Put in the bin. Yes. Put them there. Yes. Please. Good boy. Good job. Hmm? So you have them out. Zikiiva unatoa, zikiiva unatoa. This is some gym exercise.
Sunny day, sunny day, sunny day, sunny day, sunny day. Mommy, sunny. Yes, no. What is it?
Flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it. So this is what I have so far. I'm making 13 chapos. Don't know if I'm going to make it to the week. I'm not so sure. But in this house nowadays, people don't eat too much. People do not eat too much in this house, so let's hope that it's gonna take it to the week. At least 1 or 2 days is enough. At least 1 or 2 days is actually enough. And then now we can look for something else to have. We can change it up with some other meals. Guys, can you imagine that it's 2 days since I had water in this house? It's really bothering me because I've used my storage. My tanks are empty, so I don't know what to do. I don't know what's happening. There are houses that have water, others do not have, and mine is one of them that don't have water. Why is it so? Pendangano kitchen. You're the only one that true. Just wanna be with you for. Vegetable kitchen there. What do you want? State the reason for your presence. So, for this fire here, I don't want
Mandazi?
mandazi. You want mandazi?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Vilangazi.
Mandazi. Yeah.
Okay, bye bye.
Okay, bye.
So ironical that when I'm finally finishing up is when my pan is getting heated up. I mean, what are these? So now it's cooking faster, but for the rest of it, anyway, it's okay. And chapos are really quick, especially with the heated pan. It's a quick business. It's a really quick business. Ni biashara ya haraka haraka. So I have 3 more to go. I can't believe this. I'm so excited. Because I just want to sit down and probably have some coffee. And then enjoy a nice... Today I'm doing nothing. I'm just relaxing. Enjoy that with some mandazis or chapos. I feel like, I don't know why when you make chapos, like immediately, I think because of the smell, one does not have like that big of an appetite. I think the smell is kind of too much. But then afterwards I could eat the chapos. But right now, I think I'll go in with the mandazi. So 2 more to go. I'm so happy. I'm actually happy because I'm tired. I've stood up for so long. You can imagine. I made the mandazis. I finished the mandazis. I got in immediately with the chapatis. You can imagine all that. Now this is what I want. Hi. So when I'm finishing is when this pan is actually heating up. Like seriously. Oh. I don't know why that song is ringing in my head. 1, 2, just wanna be with you. 3, 'cause you're the only one for me. 4. I don't know why it's ringing in my head. There you have it, folks. These are the final chapatis and I'm dead. Oh my god. I'm so done. Just look at that. So I'm going to show you. Let me first so I'm going to get these out the fire. Then I'm gonna go in with my beans because I need to serve the boys. A lot of applause for Madam Dave. So let me show you. Because probably there are people who just came in when the video was going on. So there are the beans, and then why is it locked? So these are the mandazis that we made with you guys. There's one there that is half because I was testing it. And then, so they're the mandazis. And then here are the chapos. As you can see, I've made around 13 chapos. So what I do normally, and they are layered chapos, not just any chapos, but layered chapos. So they are quite hot. So what I'm is I'm going to cover them. I'm going to cover them with that so that they could remain soft. And then for me, I'm going to have some mandazis right now, and then I'm also warming the beans for the boys because I want to serve them lunch. And then I'm gonna go and enjoy myself for a bit, like watch something. I need to watch a movie or just unwind for the weekend is coming to an end, and tomorrow it's a working day. So thank you so much, guys, for keeping me company. And if you're not watching this channel, which other channel are you watching? I keep asking you guys. If you're not watching this channel, that is Betty Wonder Diaries, which other channel are you watching? Make sure that you subscribe. Subscription ni bure. Hakuna charges, imagine. It's free. Make sure that you like the video, and if you want to share it, you can as well share the video. And why don't we see each other next time? Yeah, tuonane next, sindio? Let's see each other next time. Namjue nawapenda, yani nawapenda. Msitake jua. Yani msitake jua. So let me see you in the next video. Bye.